Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We were a little bit rainy and cloudy around here, but needed a little grass watering, so that was a good thing. I'm in a summer mood today, so we're going to talk about a raw food diet summer plan. It's now or never. Guys, I got lots of videos. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down there and hit that red subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. It was a spectacular weekend as far as watermelon went. Holy shit, man. I'm going to probably I'm going to pull something. I got 4 of these babies right here for $5 a piece. I was happy. Ugh. Yeah, summertime is here. So I thought we'd talk about the raw food diet summer plan. It is now or never. That's kind of tongue-in-cheek, and don't try to get too deep into the words and get too literal about them. Well, I'm sorry, but yes, you can do it you can do it at any time. But if you're sitting here right now, we're at the beginning of summer. When are you going to be most likely to do this lifestyle? Okay, and for the other people on the other side of the world, I understand we're in different time zones. Your summer is our winter, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody's summer whenever you experience yours. And yeah, I mean, you know, summer, that especially for most people, and especially if I'm talking to people here in the States, summertime is the time we get more fruits, we get more fresh produce, it's warmer outside, you want to eat more raw food, you want to eat more fruit. What else? You want to keep your body hydrated, and when you're eating the higher water content fruits, what a better way to hydrate your body. Now, when I say a raw food diet summer plan, I don't have a plan for you, but everybody should have their own plan. And here's what I would say. I'm not talking about, you don't need to sit down necessarily and say, you know, write it out like I'm going to eat this much of this, blah, 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 blah. And I would say don't focus on what you're not going to eat. Don't start, like immediately the mind. I was watching some stuff on the mind yesterday and how the mind influences and controls what we do. And a lot of times we can just put our mind in a different direction to make things easier for us. So don't focus on what you're not going to eat this morning. That's what most people focus on when they're trying to start something new, whether it's just whole food plant-based diet, raw, whatever. Is they focus on the stuff they can't do anymore, that they're not going to have anymore. Why don't you focus on eating certain things daily? Make that your focus of the summer. Okay, what does summer mean? In a lot of places, you're going to be getting lots of good watermelon. You can eat the watermelon. You can make juice out of the watermelon. And just for clarity's sake, I just kind of thought it would be pretty simple. I don't put my watermelon through a juicer. Think about that. I get that all the time. Do you blend it or do you put it in a juicer? No, it's water. Watermelon is basically water. I blend it and I strain it, but you can do that. I got some popsicles. In the freezer right now. That's great for your kids. I've probably done this like elements of this video every year when it comes into summer. If you will keep that stuff around the house, they will eat it. They will eat it. Make some popsicles. You can make watermelon popsicles. You can make smoothie popsicles. You can do it all. Now, here's some different, I'm just going to give you a few examples of what could be on your plan, because without having an exact, okay, this is my plan, this is sort of my plan. The 4 things, especially in summer, that I have almost every day. Almost every day. I'm not 100% on all of them, but I have a big bowl of ice cream almost every day of my life. Those pictures you see that are usually 9 or 10 bananas worth of ice cream, I eat one of those every single day. And if the fruit's going to make me fat, I don't know when it's going to happen, because I've been trying to put meat on these bones for years. But I eat ice cream every day. Okay, right there. If I'm eating 8, 9, 10 bananas, what are we talking about? We're talking about in the 1,000-calorie range just in ice cream right there. I get up in the morning, I hydrate with my watermelon juice like I did this morning. Now, for somebody like me that does not want to lose 1 pound, I have to be careful, because the watermelon juice, it hydrates me, but it also, I guess with that sugar in it, as opposed to just drinking water, it kind of keeps me full. I have to I usually eat my breakfast about an hour after I drink the watermelon juice, but I'm not terribly, terribly hungry. I just know that I know what I did 2 summers ago, and I did it a little bit last summer. I drink watermelon juice, get all giddy on watermelon juice in the morning, and before you know it, I haven't eaten enough during the day and my weight drops. But have some ice cream every day. Have some watermelon every day, whether it's eating it, watermelon juice, whatever. Make yourself a big salad every day. This is the time of year where people have gardens. There's lots of fresh cucumbers, fresh tomatoes, all kind of vegetables out there. Make big salads. And make those salads exciting. They don't have to be boring. Put stuff in them, you know. Like last week I had a salad. Can't remember if I did it on that what I eat in a day video, but I had a salad and I put a bunch of stuff in it, and I even had some of that mock taco meat that I make out of walnuts. Just, you know, I soak some walnuts, I put them in my food processor with a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of paprika, and a splash or two of Bragg's. Makes really good stuff. So I crumble that on top of my salad. It's almost kind of like the texture. It almost kind of reminds me of when I used to put bacon bits or something on top of there. But make great big salads. I have a big salad almost every day, and that's where a lot of the times I actually have some cooked food with my salad. Like I'll throw a couple of another thing I love. Well, I love them year round is sweet potatoes. I'll throw a couple of sweet potatoes on there like I did today. And then another one, if you'll get this in, these 4 things: ice cream, watermelon juice, salad, and smoothie. In fact, I probably have a green smoothie more days out of the week than I have a salad more days out of the week. And once again, like the ice cream, my smoothies, I pretty much have the same green smoothie or a slight variation of that over and over and over. Because for me, green smoothies are more of a nutrition delivery system than it's like, oh, this good tasting green smoothie. Although I have come to love my green smoothie. I usually have, when I made my green smoothie, which I'm going to do right after this video, I usually put about anywhere from 7 to 9 bananas in there. I put some Daily Green Boost, a couple of tablespoons of that for my greens because I don't always eat enough greens. I put a little bit of cacao for flavoring. And then I stuff as much kale in there as possible. Now, a lot of times too, because I can get some more nutrients in there, I'll pour a little bit of blackstrap molasses in there for its calcium and iron. Sometimes I put a handful of pumpkin seeds in there, get a little bit of extra zinc. I put some hemp seeds or chia seeds in there. So but when you add all that stuff up, that smoothie too is getting up there in the 800 to 1,000 calorie range. So right there, I'm eating ice cream every day. I'm having my smoothie every day. I've got close to 2/3 of my calories banged out right there. It keeps me full. It keeps me going. So let's go down that list again. Let's think if you just did that. You're not focusing on, okay, what can I eat? I wanted to eat this, but I can't eat it. I'm going to have ice cream every day. I'm going to have a salad every day. And keep stuff around the house. Keep it handy. Keep it ready. If it's there, you will use it. I'm going to have a smoothie every day. If you can get it in your area like this bad boy here, have some watermelon every day. Have some watermelon juice. Now, between those 4 things, I just particularly like those things. But even if that wasn't there were still things you wanted. If you ate those 4 things, or if you had your 4 things, let me stress that. I'm not telling everybody. I hope you don't need to be taking notes like, okay, well, now I'm going to start eating this every day, this like Jack. You figure your 4 things out, but those are all foods that are very dense with calories and they're very dense with nutrition. So I feel like when I'm eating these things, you know, the salad, okay, with the salad and the smoothie together, there's a lot of greens there because I use a whole big head of romaine. I use a big head of romaine. I'm getting my kale. I'm getting my Daily Green Boost. And I know I always fall short on the greens, but you're full. When you have that green smoothie, I was mentioning that in some comments somewhere. I can't remember. I lose track if it was here or over on Instagram, but I was just talking about, man, when I have that green smoothie, I could go out of the house and like if I had a green smoothie, I could leave the house and I'd be good for 6 or 7 hours if for some reason I was doing something and just didn't have a chance to get food or didn't feel like stopping. So if there's a takeaway, the message, the core message of this, like I say, is don't focus on what you're not going to eat, what you're not going to do this summer. Focus on what you are going to do and just plug good things in there. And if you do them, do those things every day. You're focusing on the good things. You kind of have your loose list of, okay, I'm going to have this and I'm going to eat this every single day, or I'm going to have this kind of stuff every single day. If you eat those things every single day, you may still slip up. You may still get hungry at night. You're watching Netflix. You're doing this or that. But when you've got that much nutrition in your stomach, your body has been satisfied calorically, and it's been satisfied by the nutrition of it. So you've put so much goodness in your body. You've filled yourself up. You're not going. If you're getting those things in, you're not going to do a whole lot of other damage. Anything you eat, you might eat a bite of something here, a bite of something there, but unless you're just like, you just eat unless you got some eating disorder, which that's a different story, and that's way above my head, you're not going to be able to fit anything else in your stomach. So come up with a plan for this summer. We're just now getting into the summer. It gets old. You kind of just keep going around and around the clock. You see people get excited at the first of the year. They get excited when a little bit of spring comes. They get excited at the first of the summer. And then at the end of the summer, it's kind of like, well, nobody got around to doing these things. So take advantage, man. Summer's a great time. It's the best time for us people that eat they eat all these fruits and vegetables. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Peace.